recording. Right, well, we are discussing this horrible thing in the box, not Lindsay, this one in the big box. He's not a very nice man. No, very manipulative, but he is very clever. You know, and if you're not careful, he can reel you in. He nearly reeled me and Lindsay in. We nearly ended up in a Zoom call with him, for God's sake. Right.
Selling our kidneys off.
Oh, don't. I know. Where do we
It proves
start?
how very good he is with his manipulation. You know,
Yeah.
it's...
Right, I'm going to need to go. Let me go on my other device and go to the videos. We're going to watch some more videos today.
And when are these from, Paul?
Crown prosecution, you know,
Yeah.
the new ones that she's tagged us all in.
So
Right.
this is an interview with Mr. A, Blackpool corruption.
Right. What's this here? Let me check.
We're not going to.
Right. We're gonna watch these for the first time together, unless any of you have seen them privately. I haven't seen any of these, so let me take this back screen off. Off. There we go. Right. Can we see? There we go.
If anybody wants to come up in the box during any of this to, you know, have a say, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, and there is a trigger warning for all of this stuff, because we don't know what might come out.
Mark, just put trigger warning through the comments, please.
Period of time. Whoever are waiting for आपको application का कहेंगे, लेकिन in the meantime.
What the hell was that? Unregistered barrister. Oh, disbarred. Oh, is this the one that was trying to give advice in the comments that time? I think. Right, let's pause it. Right, tribunal found that Mrs. Aquarium, or whatever her name, behaved in a way which could reasonably be seen by the public to undermine her honesty while practicing as... Oh, I can't see that. Right, while practicing... Right, that's blocked out. So I'm guessing practicing as a barrister.
Yeah, transfers of money from the
firm's
firm's
client
client account.
Yep. And knowing that her firm's account had been frozen. Well, so who... Well, we need Crown prosecution, because who is this in relation to him? That's what I want to know.
Keep playing it. Do you want to... Is she in here? Shell, do you want to come up in... Oh, she can't, I don't think.
She did say she... Oh, she's there. Oh, she works with him, right.
She works with him, yes.
Right, well, now that gives context. So basically, she's another one that's dishonest.
Yeah.
And works with him. Right, I get you.
Thank you so much, and you can also just share this video. Actually, I forgot. You need to share this video, like this video, follow this account, and if you want to discuss in details, and if you do not want to discuss it in the public, then you can get my contact number from the ID and send me your file, and then ring me. Without sending file, do not ring me. I won't take your call if you do not send me your documents, because so many people just call me for sake of call. Hello, hi, Miss Anjam.
So that's her account there. Right. So that's another one to keep a lookout for then.
No, even me. I'm not going to have none of it.
Right. Let's see. What's this one? Any that you want us to play, Shell, that you think is really important? Because I don't want to miss any. Obviously, I haven't seen any of these yet. Oh, Durham Justice has seen her before, that one. New one. What's...
A new one. So one of the recents.
Is that this one here?
Yeah, it'll be the last one on.
What, from top or bottom, Linz? First or last?
From the last one that she tagged us in. Yeah, that one with that one, she said.
Hi guys, I just thought I'd put something together because I think last night it's quite clearly seen a lot of desperation, and also I think now because the truth is coming out, I think Mr. Latif is panicking. You know, a little setup last night was made and it's not convincing anybody because now I'm about to put some facts out there, and the account that tried to talk about a victim during Operation Sanctuary, you are totally deluded. So come on here and say you know a victim that doesn't actually exist to Mr. XY during Operation Sanctuary, I think you're more than deluded. And you, Randy, I think you're absolutely deluded for actually trying to get a lady to come on here and pretend she knew a victim. Now let me make it clear, Mr. XY during Operation Sanctuary has been a police informant for the last 7 years, which states it in these reports and articles.
This is Rangy, who she's on about now.
During Operation Sanctuary, there was no misconduct found by him with any victims. He was already a rapist, as it states on the articles, and already a criminal to become a police informant. Well, to be fair, he dogged his own family in, and that's how it all unravelled, which I'm going to explain thoroughly when I do conduct a live on here.
Right, let me just give some context for anyone that doesn't know that's in here. Right, this Rangy guy, I'll show you a picture in a minute. Basically, he's been on this app a while. When I first came across him, I thought he was a decent, honest guy, right? Trying to do the right thing. He puts out a persona
He
that
stands for everything that, like, a lot of people believe in, especially us mothers, you know, and that, definitely.
Yeah. You threw me off track now, Lindsay. Try to wait your turn next time, love. Bloody hell. What was I bloody saying? Right, yes. He says he's against social services, he's against this, he's against that. Basically, if you're a vulnerable mother who is either fighting for your kids or you've lost your kids due to social services or any other kind of situation, he makes out he can help you, right? He gets your details off of you. He promises you everything, that he can help, he can do this, he can do that. From what we're discovering now, it's the complete opposite. He's involved in child trafficking, right? He's already openly admitted on a video that's on here where he's talking to, I think it's the police. They're asking him where he has shipped 2 kids to, like where has he located them, and he won't disclose it. He won't disclose.
But he admitted that he has shipped multiple people to different places, so that was a thing he admitted, that he had shipped multiple. And
even in one of his own interviews, which is recorded, which is on Crown Prosecution's channel, one of them videos, he actually uses the words, which was a complete accident, it had to be. He said, yes, I've stolen many kids. That's what come out of his own mouth. You wouldn't use them words even by accident if you was genuine. And it gets a lot worse. It does get a lot worse. He's also been involved with child grooming gangs. And he's actually been involved in SA of children, I know of one, himself.
Hasn't his family members, Paul, been involved as well?
Yep, his family members.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about his ex-wife, but he's threatened her. He's trying desperately to find her. It just gets worse and worse. Crown Prosecution's the best one to really go into detail on it. She's amazing when it comes to this. If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have known about it.
Yeah. She done a live last night, which was amazing, but sadly got brought down.
Yeah, if you want to see that, click the link in my profile. It is uploaded to my channel. You can watch that. And I would suggest watching that if you really want to find out just what he's into, because it's not nice. It's really not. Me and Lindsay kind of jumped into this by accident. Like, we weren't expecting this. You know, he happened to come into the live one day, basically was selling us a sales pitch. We honestly nearly
were going to go into a Zoom call with him to see what we could do to help and support, you know.
I know, we were. And thankfully, Crown Prosecution found us. And you know when something just clicks. You know when someone is telling you something, it's the truth. You just know. And they come with all this evidence.
This lady had so much evidence, you know. We even got him to show his DBS check on my live. I don't believe for 1 minute it was real, or it wasn't the right one that was needed to be produced.
No, but definitely not.
There's just so much against this man. Then one of my own people that has watched me for a bit came into my live and was like, "That's Reggie," and I was like, "No, that's Rangy." And she jumped up in the box. Now, she is a very vulnerable girl, and you know, she was in protection from this guy because he tried to, I don't know what he tried to do, would get information off her, exploit her in some ways. But when, you know, she went to her like support worker and showed her, you know, look, do you think this guy is real? And there was concern straight away, you know. So safety was put into thingy for her straight away because of him.
This is it. And, you know, all me and Lindsay are trying to do is just help keep this out there. You know, that's why, like, every other day we'll do a live like this, you know, and just help get information out there, because it does help. I mean, look at one of your followers, Lindsay. They came through, you know, because we've done this. So, all right, let's get back to this and see what else comes out.
Meantime, I want you to look at this. So, number one, apparently Mr. XY is Somalian. No, he's not. We've got the reports here. Number two, Mr. XY turned on police officers, school teachers, social services. I mean, I don't know many police informants that actually go after school teachers. That's very bizarre, that one. Now, also, what victim? So what victim of Mr. XY has come forward? Because Mr. XY was found not to be found guilty of no misconduct of anything during his time as Operation Sanctuary, that informant. So where have you got this victim from? How fucking desperate. And as well, guys, Rangy states that he didn't know about Mr. XY or Operation Sanctuary until last year. Well, 2 years ago, which I'm putting in this video, here's an interview between Dr. Anand and Rangy speaking about Operation Sanctuary. And he looks very comfortable discussing it there. So all this, you know, bullshit, he doesn't know about Operation Sanctuary, blah, blah, blah. Please. Like, come on. As well, he talks about corruption within police services, school teachers, social services. I want you to read thoroughly what Mr. XY was doing during his time as an informant. He couldn't actually speak up about his time as an informant, and he still can't today. So what he's decided to do is use the local authority and corruption as a way of getting his little story out there. But the only way he wants to describe it, he doesn't want to tell you his views and the outs of his criminal activities and what he's actually done to young girls. And no, we'll leave that bit out, you know, because that was the deal. He got when he signed his life away with the police. So I'm going to let you look at this video. Tell me what you think. Keep watching, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for getting that out there. Like I say, I have had, some really in-depth conversations with you with regards to information that I have. I do know a victim personally with regards to this XY, and I do plan on in the future, with the support of the team, contacting this victim, seeing how she is, seeing if we can get her to, come on and shed a bit more light. But
you just do what you need to do in supporting that vulnerable girl. Okay, we know there's a lot more, but let's start supporting the victims, because they shouldn't be isolated. We need to keep on top of these things as well, because we see a lot of these issues. But Don, thank you very much for support and information to come out. Because I didn't know about anything to do with this specific one until last year. And last year, the only time I knew about this XY is when somebody was saying it was me. Because they don't know how the person who it is.
I have some idea, and I'm old enough to remember the Cleveland child sexual abuse things.
Yeah.
It sounds like that,
Oh, you can see
Well,
it.
That's what it's going to become, I'm sure.
100%, because within this case itself, I'm speaking about children who have been raped during social services involvement because they didn't want.
Well, all the stuff that happened, what do you call them, in sanctuary, were all children from social services. And we blame the rapists, of course we would.
Yeah.
And we blame, but they were under care of social services. And therefore, because they were under care of social services, they don't have their own parents.
Tap the screen, guys.
More careful. When my children were small, if, say, Samia's kid came and joined, I'd be more bothered about her. But my kids I can sort out later.
Yeah.
So if someone is in your care, you have to take extra care.
Now, you see, we're talking, I didn't do my exams or anything in them days.
So the proper old-fashioned, hard-working,
go straight into work.
working class.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's fine. Okay. So, and you started your own business how long ago?
With the family, as soon as I came out of school, I was working with the family business. We had men's designer shops.
Oh, wow.
In numerous towns, Hartlepool, Sunderland, Darlington, Eston, Middlesex.
Oh, wow. So you've done quite well business-wise.
We were successful.
So what's turned you into this rebel young man with an angry feeling?
Well, this all started, from what you've seen on the van, this all started in 2014.
So you got married?
Yeah.
How long ago?
I got married at the age of 26.
Okay.
It was a love marriage.
Oh, my God.
Oh, okay, right, so...
As a result of that, I was petrol bombed.
What's this?
I was attacked. And my finger bit off, my ex smashed me with a hammer. People of the community come and see me to ask me to get...
Can anybody hear what he's saying? Because I'm struggling over that bloody music. Is it okay for everyone else? Lindsay, can you hear what he's saying?
Not really. It is a bit muffled. It is
It's
a
the
little
music.
bit. Well, if everyone else
Right,
can.
okay, I'll play it then. I'll carry on.
Carry on.
Child sexual abuse, drug charges, and how much would it take?
Dealer who supplied drugs to grooming gang.
Describing the...
Arson attack.
Yeah, because don't you remember the other video that was shown where he got somebody to attack his own home and he filmed
Yes, he recorded it himself. You can tell the way a video camera works to the way somebody holding a phone and like moving it back and two. It was very obvious he'd set somebody up to attack his own home.
Yeah. Is it it's playing, right. Yeah, there's a lot of writing.
That's why he's saying, please read these articles, it's important.
Yeah, if you want to, anyone here that's watching this, if you want to read all these articles, go over to Crown Prosecution's profile, because this is where the videos are, so you'll be able to pause it and read it properly.
In Ramsey School was a secondary school, this is primary school. This primary school has teachers who have been all
this is what he's trying to portray himself as, this person that's
deliberately
like this, but
because they
he's
like to
not.
rub shoulders with each other. We just don't know who's going to back who up now, but I'm coming for everyone. So this school here, we have a teacher called Emily Hodgson. She has deliberately neglected children, deliberately mistreated myself and my children in core group minutes, and a lot more in the meetings. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the second school that we're releasing the information on of what they're actually doing, why they're doing it. I mean, why they're doing it is very, very clear. They're just racially motivated. They like to just take any minor crimes and the perpetrators that continued.
Yeah.
But during social workers' involvement,
I mean, he's enticing violence.
that took place here in Stockton. One was to both like young girls, 12, 13-year-olds.
Yeah.
One was, I'd say, white, but in English, and also Pakistani girl.
Yeah.
These were raped by the same person.
Right, in this area, yeah.
No, who actually came to see me, who asked me to drop charges and how much would it take.
Right.
Nobody did anything about it. I didn't know what to do about it. I was overwhelmed, and this is the reason why I'm sick. I'm stressed all the time. I'm taking medications, so it's been quite traumatizing for me. But at some point, I couldn't stay silent anymore, and I went public on the matter because I knew if I don't say nothing, these perpetrators they'll get away with everything. However, with what I've just mentioned to you now, eventually, obviously, I made a video very simply.
It was on TikTok, I think, wasn't it, as well?
Yeah, TikTok. The police know this because I normally do send the links to the police so they can see what I do, because I'm there supporting the police. Because at the end of the day, as you'll know, Laura, I mean, and what I found is over the next 3 years that I was opening up to a kind of worms, that numerous accounts of rapes that I was involved with, I was there present, and I know who the people were, and I just didn't know what to do. Things actually happening in my home affairs.
Didn't know what to do.
Involved rape of children. And I actually spoke up originally to the police.
Right, because right, Crown Prosecution, can you confirm this for me? XY is Rangy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what this article is. Basically, police then tried to keep some of his claims secret when he turned against them. XY met some of the gang he would later give evidence against while he was in jail for the sadistic attack on the 15-year-old virgin TikTok shop. He was described as brutal, merciless, and utterly without compassion. During his time as a supergrass, XY was arrested, so Rangy was arrested for dishonesty, disorderly conduct, fraud, assault in a mosque, breach of bail, and enticing a female. He then
Sorry, Paul.
Go on.
No, carry on.
He then threatened a doctor, social workers, and a head teacher, and warned he would expose undercover police, including his handler. Northumbria police admit making payments in exchange for information, but deny racism or corruption in Operation Sanctuary, believed to be the biggest probe of its kind into UK sex abuse.
And you tell me, people, how can this guy stand and, say he wants to protect,
why on earth would you want to give someone like that?
Why? He's been involved with all this stuff. How can he possibly stand and say what he's going to do and protect people? Come on. The truth is there in your face.
This isn't just accusations. This is a proper legit article, that you can go and find yourself. Well, I think that, let me just
and everything that he does do, there's always violence to it, all this. Like, the girl that come forward on my live, the messages that he was sending her after she got the police involved, and he was arrested over her, It's... This guy
just... box, Lindsay?
Yeah, strings. I'm going to...
Oh, okay,
It's Durham. I think.
Right.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh dear. Wow.
I'm not Durham, no, but...
Well, did you want to say something, Strings, or did you request by accident? What's going on? Oh, he's okay, apparently, anyway.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, right? Crown prosecution...
Maggie, we don't need Durham to go. What's she doing?
Oh, she's trying her best to help, love.
I love her.
I know.
No, it's fine. It was my moderator. I'm sorry.
What was I going to say?
Right.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah, that's it. The difference with Crown prosecution is she does come with the receipts. You know, she comes with backing up with what she says. She's got the backup there, which, you know, is just brilliant.
And she herself has been targeted by Rangy and his community. They have done indecent images of her son, her children.
Yeah. Well, they threatened her son.
They've threatened her, you know, numerous times. Again last night after her live with Narned, she was getting threats, you know, but this woman will still 14 months of investigating this guy. She's absolutely amazing. I said she doesn't get the credit she deserves, and she doesn't.
And she has got a lot more, but she has to be very careful about
I don't know how much more you can possibly put out there. The evidence is right there in your face, and people still will stand there and, you know, support this guy. But even there was someone that came into Crown Prosecution's live last night, someone from his own community who was disgusted and said, you know, that his community don't stand for a lot of the things, you know, that he portrays on here and that, and the way he acts, you know, they just wouldn't, you know, do that.
But I must admit, from what I've witnessed, because I've seen him in a couple of other lives, and I saw him in it was a Muslim live. I saw him in a Muslim live not so long ago, and to me, it's coming across like people are scared of him. Like they were trying to confront him, some of them, but
no, Mag.
It was almost like they were too scared to. So, you know, I'm wondering, is he doing this to a lot more in his own community as well as everyone outside the community, do you know? Exactly. Big up to her. I know.
She's absolutely amazing. I mean, you know, she comes with like absolutely every bit of receipt. You know, there's just so much more that she said to us when we first met her. Please, all I ask is you to just take time and go and read. And this is what you have to do, guys, is go and watch everything on this person, you know, and read everything.
Even Google the articles yourself. Google the articles yourself.
And it is like, you know, how do we say it, Paul? It's like being involved yourself in road trafficking. It's awful. And it's shocking. It is so shocking, and it is draining.
There's videos on here, which I have played before, and I will try and find again, where he's got, what was it, a 10-year-old girl was in his live at 3 a.m, and in another live he had a 12-year-old boy, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I mean, we tried to get him into Crown Prosecution's live last night, and he messaged us, didn't he, saying that he couldn't get in, but he said to me, which was a little bit extra, he was like, that I've posted my DBS on my page, please go and check, sister, I'm innocent. No, you're not. Don't matter how many times you post it. No, you're not.
You can forgive 1 or 2 posts.
Yes.
You might think, oh, okay, well, there could be whatever. But there's an overwhelming amount, you know. You don't have all of that. you know, you don't have all of that unless there is truth behind it.
And I wouldn't play anything unless it was full receipts to show what I'm, you know, talking on.
So, well, people are going to have to just bear with us because we don't really know what we're doing. We're just trying our best to help and do these awarenesses, but none of us are experts at this.
No.
So we're just fumbling through it, you know. So please bear with us. I'm sure we'll get better as time goes on. Right, let's
but please do, when you have got time, though, people, go and read up what you can. Go and watch what you know you can, which is on the Observer for YouTube's channel and Crown Prosecution Online. It's on her page too, and you will be just absolutely shocked and blown away.
I would go and watch Crown Prosecution's live from last night.
That's what I said.
That is uploaded on my channel. Click the link in the profile. It'll take you straight there. Go and watch it because, you know,
I'm glad we didn't, Durham Justice, I'm glad we didn't, and that's because Crown Prosecution come along very quickly, thank God.
Yes, I know, because I would have believed him, you know.
Oh, I will, because, you know, if he was
a
a genuine person, you know, he stands for everything that I believe in, you know, like, you know, protecting women. I don't trust social services, you know, and things like that. And I could have got really blown away with it all. He's from the Bradford area originally, isn't he? But he's got like tickets to all other places as well, surrounding areas.
Crown Prosecution will know, and probably Durham Justice, is it? Durham Justice, yeah. He'll probably know the areas as well.
Yeah.
You know, we're fairly new. I mean, I've known of Rangy, but I haven't known of him, if you know what I mean. I haven't known of
We're still learning every day on stuff, you know. It's...
Yeah, that's the thing, you know. But if there is anyone in here that knows anything about him or wants to say something about him or whatever, feel free to request the box and come up.
Yeah.
You know?
And also, you know, when you watch these videos, guys, please share them. Share the life out of them. Let's get it, you know, out there.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go and find another one then. Hopefully one that hasn't got a light
justice. And that's, you know, what happened to the lady
Let's
from
look at the pinned ones. We'll start with these pinned ones because we haven't played them. We'll start with these.
What are all four of these men going to do for you lot? Let's save the women, let's save the kids. First of all, they need to go away and grow some fucking hair. Let alone a backbone. Look at them. They can only bully women online. Bullying kids, exploiting children, send women all over social media because that's all they can do. But you see this one, he wouldn't pipe up to the other half the other day on the phone. He just kept screaming at me. That was hilarious. This one, he's disappeared and gone quiet since I've gone to the police. That one, well, he's on Operation Pigeon and he's hiding out in someone's fucking bush because we all know what's going to happen to him, don't we? Mr. XY, he's protected with a court order. He up. And this one, well, I don't know what to make of him with a nose like that. I really don't. So, all four of these want to come into my life and they want to aggravate it all for this one particular character here. How big is he really? These lot have to do his job. Ugh. Come on. Do you know what I mean? So these lot can continue to try and exploit me and my kids all they want. Do you know why they're bitter and pissed off today in life? Because they can't get their kids back.
Indecent images of Crown Prosecution.
Do you know why? Because they're known for DV shouting at professionals. Oh yeah, that's right, for being in the register. So Thomas the Tank Engine and Rangy the Fat Control.
So Crown Prosecution, are they them three men we just see? with Rangy. Are they all confirmed to be on the register, them 3? And are they the ones that are intimidating you? Because that's the first I've seen them.
I know one of them at work does work with Rangy on here. I've seen him, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, he shouldn't. Oh, do you know what? It gets bloody worse. It makes me feel ill.
Not only is she being bullied and targeted, it's also by registered.
That's what I'm saying. And they, no. Well, we know how he's getting away with it, don't we? Obviously.
Of course.
Let's carry on.
Because he works with the police.
Along with the little hate campaign towards me, but I'm loving it. Do you know why? Because it's fucking brilliant. I'm loving it. You don't bother me. I love the way you're feeding me this motivation, because every time you take an account down, I set a new one up, yeah? And then we start from the beginning with Randy's story, how we become Mr. XY, and then we add on to Mr. XY, how all these little bald-headed bullies have come out of the blue and thought they can attack me right to my home address, team up with my children's dad. Well, I'm ready. Ready for every single one of you, because you do not scare me. You don't even have your own kids because you didn't fight for them, but you want to come after women who have fought for their kids. Just remember, you're a bunch of bullies and I'm a full-time mum. I am very, very fully aware that I had a past and I was a silly young mum. However, you do not know me as a woman. And I am
that name.
Durham Justice, what time is yours? Because I'll come over and I'll record it as long as you don't mind.
What?
Is it an exposure on Rangy?
Who's got a live? Durham Justice.
Durham Justice, yeah. He said I think he's doing it later.
What time's that, Durham Justice? It's awareness on Rangy. Oh, strings. He keeps it in the box. 8 p.m. No, it's on. Oh, Stella.
Oh, Stell, you're doing it. Who's the exposure on then? Is it Rangy?
No, it's on Savage Stell. Oh, is that his account it's on?
Oh, we need to get this straight here. Come on, guys.
Yeah, it's on his Savage Stella account, and it's on Rangy.
On who? Rangy?
I think so. Oh, Final Outrage.
I don't know who that is.
No.
I have no idea who that is. Well,
not Rangy, it's on Final.
I'll have a look and record it.
There is Stella now.
Right.
Come and say it,
right,
Stella,
guys.
so everyone can hear.
Right. Hi, guys. No, within the Final Outrage, starting about 8ish, yeah, on the 2 Wexford duo, we found some more information that confirms everything, and we're going to be doing that at 8 o'clock.
Right, brilliant.
Oh, wow. Well, do you want it recorded and
yeah, if you want to.
Yeah,
I did share it to you for when. And,
right, yeah, I know. Do you know what? My TikTok inbox, I can't get to grips with it. I find messages hidden right at the very bottom of the list.
Well, I did tell you to call me the other day and you haven't answered me.
Well, that'll be why then. I haven't seen it, love. What do you want me to call you? A twat? No, I'm only joking. I'm playing.
Let's get on with the show. Let's get on with the show.
Yeah, right, so 8 o'clock, yeah?
8 o'clock, guys, on what account, Stell?
Oh, Savage Stell. Savage
Stellar account, yeah.
Right, brilliant. 8 o'clock, Savage Stell. Get your asses over there. All right, then, piss off, Stella, love.
We love you, Stell.
There we go. Oh, I quite enjoyed that. It was a little break. I could sit here and just talk and be an idiot. Next, let's find out.
This is, at the moment, Maz, we're on about a guy called Rangy. He's a part of child grooming, corruption in the system, working with it, God knows who, you name it. The list goes on. But we're just doing some awareness. Right, Paul, you ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna play. Oh, let's play this one. Right, let me get my camera on again. Is that on? Yeah. Right, let's play this one here.
Enough to remember the Cleveland child.
Right, these. Where are they? These. They aren't they the part of the grooming gang? Was it? I'm sure that was them. Yes, because you can see. Hang on, is that the one? Hang on. I'm not sure if that is the one, but there is one where you see a picture of Rangy.
Rangy said he didn't go about Mr. XY. Listen to him here.
Right.
Sexual abuse things.
Yeah.
It sounds like that, you know.
Well,
That's what it's going to become, I'm sure.
oh, 100%, because within this case itself, I'm speaking up about children who have been raped during social services involvement because they didn't want
Well, all the stuff that happened, in sanctuary.
He knows an awful lot as well.
And we blame the rapists, of course we would.
Yeah.
And we blame, but they were under care of social services. And therefore, because they were under care of social services, they don't have their own parents. So social service should be more careful. You know, when my children were small.
Wow. Honestly, this
prisoners have come out. They've come out and they've attacked your homes and a part of the South Asian communities. The ex-gang members have come out and attacked your home because you was an informant, but you was also involved. That's what she claimed as well.
This is how daft she is and how she fools people. This informant bit, I'd only just realised once this person, a horrible person in my eyes in every sense, and all the ones that are following her. This person, this XY, this allegedly happened in 2017 or 18 or so. And I think he was I'm not sure if he was in Newcastle. I'm not sure where it was. Now, when it happened to me, that was in 2011, the year after. So when we spoke up,
Enough to remember the Cleveland child sexual abuse things.
Yeah.
It sounds like that, you know.
well,
That's what it's going to become, I'm sure.
That repeated
100%,
again,
because
Paul.
within this case itself, I'm speaking up about children who have been raped during social services involvement because they didn't want
Well, all the stuff that happened, in sanctuary, were all children from social services. And we blame the rapists, of course we would.
Yeah.
And we blame, but they were under care of social services. And therefore, because they were under care of social services, they don't have their own parents. So social service should be more careful. You know, when my children were small,
Prisoners have come out.
I brought it out.
Attacked your homes.
Sorry?
Is it repeating the same thing?
No, I just checked. It's still going on.
And a part of the South Asian communities, the ex-gang members have come out and attacked your home because you was an informant, but you was also involved. That's what she claimed as well.
This is how daft she is and how she fools people. This informant bit, I'd only just realised once this person, a horrible person in my eyes in every sense.
Right, that is repeating. The video itself's not repeating, but the content.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah. Alright, who's this? See, I don't know what to put. Right, hang on. Let's have a look who this is, because I don't recognise this face, so maybe this is another one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I made a mistake.
No, that's Thingy's son. Crown Prosecution's son. That is what Rangy done.
Oh, so this is what he done on her son.
Yes.
Right, let's hear it then.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I made a mistake. You're fucking right. You made a mistake, you little bitch. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
all
so
it
sorry.
is.
I
That's
made a
all it
mistake.
is.
You're fucking right. You made a mistake, you little.
TikTok
So-
shop.
So that is what Rangy's computer guy, who's known as, done for him. For Rangy against
Yeah.
Crown Prosecution's son. Okay, right.
I'd go further up.
Yeah. Honestly, it's just
I know.
proper bloody wormhole, isn't it? Alright, let's have a look what else. Let's do this one here.
You'll fight against the child So this is the police station I am again. I know the guys here do a great job, so I'm looking forward to chatting with them. And let's go and let's see what happens. Speak to everybody soon. Thank you. However,
and he's not from this area, guys, so how would he know they do a good job?
With me and for anybody to challenge me, just to.
Are you free now, Crown Prosecution, love? Because I'm not going to lie, I'm struggling, love. I'm no good at this. Oh, dear. I'm literally just playing your videos. But I really do want people to understand.
That's what we're doing, Paul. It's awareness, you know.
Yeah.
No one's an expert, you know.
I just
Some
want to
are
make
better than others, but we're still throwing awareness out there.
Of course. Right, let's carry on then.
That's the day him, Paulina,
So they asked me for my
went to DMP.
And so on. So I give them my details. They went at the back, and you know, all I'm looking for is one professional police officer who actually takes crimes. And what I actually found was they came out and they said to me, "You can't report anything. They can't get anybody to actually support or to help and support in this matter." And what they want me to do is go on to 101. So 101, what is the purpose of 101? This is a scam now. They deliberately thrown me under the wall with the wolves, thinking that I'm going to be scared. I'm going to stay quiet while
I know a lot of you may have already seen these videos, but there are some
to be protected and
knowing about Rangy.
You're not even
so this is why we play in a mixture.
that are taking place where? This is where? Greater Manchester Police. All I wanted to do was report in there the crimes that have been taking place and also people arranging to get me attacked and my children attacked. Well, I put my children safe where I can, but I won't be silenced. If you want to friggin' do anything, you child abusers, trash talkers, here I am. I'm in Manchester.
And this is someone that's meant to be a, professional and make women feel safe. And
so is this your area he's currently at, Crown?
Yeah.
Because that's like, he's almost making a threat directly to you, but indirectly so that he can't get in trouble. Which is very shady as it in itself.
Yeah,
you know?
That's her area, and he's going on how, how well they are, the police and all this and that. How would he know all
There's someone in your box. Who's this? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, God's sake, what's wrong with people? Bloody hell. Oh, right, so this is your area.
So was that video basically like a thingy to you, was it, Crown Prosecution?
That's what it looks like to me. Well, he's in her area and at her police station.
So rude, Stella. How dare they? Get out of my pub.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah, it was a threat. And this is what I mean, and he's meant to make, women,
feel safe.
To feel safe and that you just possibly wouldn't act like that. This is a deranged, deluded guy that, I'm sorry, I can't put my words properly together, but how I roll in life, he would have been sorted a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's just... And the fact that he gets away with all this is because he works with the police, right? The police are protecting him. Trust me.
Someone in... Oh, right. Who's this? Hello?
Yeah, because he knew you were onto him. He knew you were onto him. He started panicking. He was getting worried. People, watch your fat fingers.
I know. Oh, okay, no worries. At least you've let us know. Right, let's carry on with this. It's only halfway.
Listen to this and understand what is actually happening. and you think raping children is bad, physical abuse, emotional abuse, psychological abuse, and then to cover it up, if you think make your way down, because I will not remain silent. So you liars, criminals, storytellers.
Being racist.
Can I just add something though as well, right? We all know he's talking to Crown Prosecution here, yeah? Right? And he's saying, come down. Basically, come down and talk to him and say it all to his face or whatever, yeah? Now, every time he's on here and Crown Prosecution gets in a box, he refuses to talk.
He panics. We have to keep dropping Crown Prosecution.
This is what I'm saying.
When we first come across him, and we had to drop it before he would even answer anything. Yeah, you know.
So why is he now at her area, at her police station, saying come down?
And not that, he's not saying that it's a female either. He's not saying who it is that he's, you know, he's on about. But it's a female he is on about here, guys.
Because he's clever.
I'll have to do something about it myself with the help of the public, because the police department is literally just fell and went on the sick. It's not me, they'll say tomorrow.
So that was another threat there, saying he will have to deal with it himself along with the public. So he'll have to deal with Crown Prosecution himself.
And all like the other people in as well, basically.
Yep.
All the other people that are jumping on the bandwagon, basically.
They don't want to prevent rape, they want rape.
Yep.
They don't want to prevent grooming, they want that. They don't prevent physical, emotional, psychological.
But the point of the fact, Crown Prosecution, you are a woman.
They don't care about. It's not about prevention.
You know, he stands for keeping women safe and protecting them.
Greater Manchester.
Bless you, Lindsay. Do you realise we can't hear a word you're saying when you're chatting over the video playing, love?
Sorry.
It's all right, love. Just let me know and then I can pause it.
Police for allowing all these atrocities to take place, and you think you're the law. This is the reason why people do not trust the police departments, do not trust you having badges, walking around thinking that you're the law. This is the most disgraceful situation that every police department is now going on the sick. So I guess while I'm putting them on the sick, I might as well go for all of them, eh? I might as well send them all packing and rocking. So we, the public now, I need you to understand. If you got any qualifications of safeguarding, child protection, you understand about this. If you're an ex-military, ex-police officer, I need your help. We need to stop this. And this is, it's happening, whether they like it or not. And we're not going to be holding back. Now the judges...
Where he says ex-military or police officers, you know, he's... Honest to gosh, this guy
I just saw Justice coming. Are you all right, Justice, love? I ain't seen you for a little while.
Oh, he is. You can see the growling in his face expressions.
Yeah, you can.
He's angry. He's angry on this video.
Because she has got him banged to rights.
Yeah. And
that's
because, she mentioned Mr. XY, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. He is sinking slowly every day. You know, and he knows the end is coming.
Yeah.
You're going to be blamed for all this crap tomorrow. So you just decide which side you want to play. So let me remind you where we are. Greater Manchester Police. That won't take any reports. And there's people in there. And they want me to go to 101. So perpetrators have been coming to this police department to report on me, slandering, doing all this, which is illegal. Now these perpetrators are now on public media saying that they've got the permission of who? This police department.
Stop it again a minute. Right, is he trying to say there, Crown Prosecution, that basically, you know, that you've been going there to report all your stuff on him, and now he's gone there to report you, and they won't take it, so that he's basically calling you a liar. So how are they taking your requests when, well, he never went in there, that's why, he just pulled up outside. He never went inside.
No.
Not in a million years. He just pulled up outside and started recording.
Well, and the police know who he is as well, you know? Make it make sense.
No way would he walk in there.
Justice, if you're still in here, love, have you got anything you want to talk about regarding this or any opinions? Because I know you've always got...
Yeah,
questions.
you're good, Joe, if you want to come up.
Yeah, feel free, darling. Right, let's finish the rest of this then.
Crimes that they do, victimizing victims, ranging from child sexual abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, psychological abuse, and so on. And apparently the police is okay with it. Because look at the color of my skin.
No worries, Joe.
I'm an Asian man, a Pakistani man, an English man, and I'm proud of all of them. But these people, they're just not going to do anything, and we need to stand together. So if there's any community in the Manchester area, please wake up. I need your help. Our babies need your help. Your children need protecting.
Wow.
You'll fight again.
That is shocking. That video in itself.
Yeah, I know. Well, and to then add in, oh, our babies need your help. It's almost like he's trying to turn the people in her area against her.
Yes.
You know, it's inciting hate, but he's doing it in a very clever way.
And he's also trying to advertise himself, what he, advertise in himself, what he portrays himself to do and to support as well to other people out there.
Yeah. It's disgusting. I would love him to come in here so that he can answer.
That is a very, very good video. That shows his face, the anger in him.
Yeah. And did you see on the bit where he was saying that, you know, pick what side you want to be on because basically I'll get you. He couldn't help but grin. He was grinning on that bit.
Yeah.
He was smiling. That says it all to me, you know.
I hope you're all right, Joe. I know you've been poorly, haven't you, love?
Been very poorly by the sounds of it. She broke her rib, she said.
Is that what she'd done?
She broke her rib, so she was coughing blood.
Wow.
I know. Oh, it's disgusting, Crown.
Oh, he wouldn't scare me in the slightest, mate.
Oh, God, no, you'd make mincemeat with him. Anyone bloody would. The trouble is, he likes to do it, everyone else to do his work for him.
You know, yeah, and that's why he does tend to prey more on the vulnerable, because, you know.
I know.
And it's
but
a very
to turn up to her
know,
area, that is blatant intimidation. That is a blatant threat.
Yeah. Oh, bless you, Joe.
Oh.
Gosh. All that, and it was a broken rib, eh?
That must have been down to the coffin, I bet.
Yeah.
Oh, quite a lot, love. Quite a lot, darling. But you can catch it up. There's plenty of places to get it. I mean, if you want to watch any of these videos that we've played, just go over to Crown Prosecution Online. She's in the comments. Click her account and you'll find them all there.
Yeah. She's got literally everything and anything on this guy on there. You know, and like I say it, please sit and watch it when you've got time, these videos, because everything will make sense. You know, we're just playing you a different range of things on him, just so you've got an idea.
Just to keep it fresh in people's heads, basically, you know, just to keep it.
Yeah, because we get a lot of new people coming in that don't know on him and that. So, you know.
Exactly. Where's Rainbow? I wanted her to come in and have a little talk.
I know, yes. Anybody want to come up and have a talk on anything?
I mean, we're practically begging you at this point, darlings.
I know.
Honest. Oh, here's Joe. Joe, do you want to come up and waffle, love?
Well, she's got no choice. She's coming.
Oh, dear. Oh, come on,
Tanya,
Joe.
do you want to come up? Jenny G, actually.
Oh, Jenny can. Oh, yeah, she can rab it. Even if she don't know what to do.
Jenny G is very. Come on. I know you would.
I know. Oh, Joe can't.
Jenny G isn't. Does anybody want to come up and have a...
No, doesn't look like it. Right, let's carry on.
Yeah.
Right. Jenny, Crown Prosecution, what video do you recommend I play here?
Which one?
She said. Calm down, love.
She said to go on her page and she'll guide you.
Right. Well, hurry up and guide me. Come on, love. Finish baking your pie. Oh, Jenny G's in now. Bloody hell! You only have to say her name and she's here. There's loads on
where he sat in the car.
Right. Let's see if we can find that. Then let's go through.
Is that it there, Paul? See it, the first one. There.
No, this one.
Yeah.
Now, she knew now at this point. Changed the medical records. Well,
no, it don't look like.
Yeah,
is it a car?
Like I said, the mom's going to harbour.
I think that's a car. Yeah.
One-to-one child sexual abuse, and they made me a perpetrator. Right. And then. Counselling with you about my childhood got to do with social services. They said we are.
Go back, start again.
Next session. So I spoke to them and said, look,
start again.
Yeah, she says, go back, start again.
Oh, my counsel.
No.
No, she knew now at this point. Changed the medical records. Well, yeah, what they did, like I said, the mom's going to harbour.
He's admitting changing his medical records.
One-to-one child sexual abuse, and they made me into a perpetrator. Right. And then.
Wow. He's admitted changing his medical records there, guys. Yeah. So that means he will change anything.
Counselling with you about my childhood got to do with social services. They said, we are to my local counselling next session. So I spoke to them and said, look, I said, what's me counselling with you about my childhood got to do with social services?
They made him a perpetrator.
Oh, just stop there. Just stop there. So you're telling me you went to counselling, you were having sessions, and next minute you've been reported for something with your child.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I said that was a totally different thing. Right? That had nothing to do with me. Now you're putting your own 2 pence worth now. Let me just tell you. I'm not sure.
I don't understand why they
of course you don't understand because you're not letting somebody speak.
Is it because you said something in counselling?
No, nothing to do with counselling.
Okay, but then how did they end up at your door?
Well, this is why I'm trying to keep this separate. I'm trying to answer him the question for that document that he's talking about. So, trying to ask me either a question or you make your own assumptions of this.
No, because we need to conclude it at the same time.
No, well, you conclude it at the end. So at least let me finish one topic and then you can ask me for the next topic. You see, it's not hard. So go back to that.
You just told us at the same
can I just finish about that document that he's talking about? Sheikh asked the question, what was written on that document? So
Sorry. So the courts sent him to a domestic violence course. Well, then that's proof then that he's also been involved in DV himself. So
which he has towards his wife.
Yeah. So that's the proof just in that bit there. You know? Because you don't get sent to one of them for nothing.
Absolutely not, no.
The document that was written, so this document was made in the first 2 months of the social services. So I went to the council and I said, well, what's me counselling with you got to do with social services? They said it's got nothing to do with them. We haven't spoken to them. So I said, here, have a look at this document. Now, she knew now at this point. Changed the medical record.
Right, that's repeating now.
Yeah.
So that was...
He said as a victim, but then turned it on him to make him the
perpetrator.
Yeah.
Keep going down, okay.
A bit faster.
Oh, well, I don't bloody know. I don't want to get lost.
Keep going.
Going, right.
Stop. Right, which one? Up.
Yep, gone up. Oh my God.
Up.
Again? Bloody hell.
I'll tell you when to stop. Keep going slow up, she's saying.
Right.
Stop.
Right, tell me. This one?
She'll probably say which one it is, or what's on it or something. Bear with us, guys. We've got Jenny G.
No.
Four rows down.
4 rows, right, okay. So, 1, 2, 3. This one?
First
This
video.
One,
yeah. You're right, Jen.
So if you're talking about that, you see, for example, the Bible, you know, the Bible, there's a verse.
1 pint of water.
It tells you that.
Sorry, Jenny?
Oh, Jenny.
Right.
That's it.
You can marry a 3-year-old child.
Next one, right, so this one.
He's muted you.
What's this one?
I'm debating at the moment because of how you're there's no need for that.
Oh, the police were searching his house for missing children. Wow.
This is a video of the police searching his house. His neighbour sent me this. Police was looking for the missing children. He was refusing to let them in.
Wow.
And is that from the day where the police were asking him in his kitchen? Go to the next one, she said. Is that where the police from the same day were asking him in the kitchen where the children were and he wouldn't reveal it? No, a year before. Gosh, so on separate occasions, he's been quizzed over missing children.
Yeah.
Come on, people. Open your eyes on this guy.
And what happened is everybody was just joining, colluding with one another and just avoiding it like the plague. But the worst thing is the police. I mean, if they just did an independent job, they could see this and they would know this, but fortunately they still don't have no powers. So if you don't have no powers, why are you calling yourself a police officer? I mean, we're talking about safeguarding children and child protection here. I mean, anything else you might get away with, but even at this level, you just don't have no power. And if you don't have no power, I mean, this is why children now and parents are nervous to ring the police. I mean, I encourage them with a paedophile.
You're making them feel that way.
There's what?
He's making the women feel that way, that they have to, that they can't trust social, you know, and this and that. It's all part of his manipulation. Who's Angie?
Support this cause to get some support and help. And what I found was that the authorities were supporting me at the time, but they wanted me to go through counseling to learn more. So they put me to the side because I was one of the siblings. So I was going through counseling. I was going through how to disclose the information, what I was going through. Because at this point, I'm at the age of 39-year-old, lived a relatively normal life, confident, ambitious in life. and I knew this was wrong, and I wanted to just speak up and deal with it. However, while I'm going through this procedure of learning and obviously disclosing this information, from 2010, when the first initial memory or information that I had, I was very, very nervous at the time because I just didn't know how to tackle it. I actually learned this through counselling. And what I found is over the next 3 years that I was opening up to a kind of worms, that numerous accounts of rapes that I was involved with, I was there present, and I know who the people were, and I just didn't know what to do. However, this was just through counselling because that's the way the setup was. It was only in 2014 when social workers became involved. But just to give you a 30-day context of social, on top of that, during social workers' involvement, there had been 2 other rapes. So if I go a little bit back first here, when I spoke up and with my brothers and sisters, I had community members come and ask and attack my home, which the police department know about this. They've even got the evidence of this. They got video footage of this. They even caught the person with the items they used to do the arson attack. I was also had a member of the public who came to see me 3 separate occasions and asked me to get my siblings to drop charges and how much would it take. I've reported this also to... So,
Mr. Latif, sorry, I don't mean to be rude.
No.
Reporting something that seriously happened to you. So what we do here in the control room is...
Now at this point,
Change the medical records.
well, yeah, like I said, the mob's going to harbour for my counselling for one-to-one child sexual abuse, and they made me into a perpetrator.
Oh my God, I just got that as well. 1-to-1 for child...
Committing to knowing people who committed these crimes.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Somebody's nana, absolutely he did.
Wow.
And this is what we're saying. There is so much more look at this lady's page on this guy.
Yeah.
This is all solid evidence, each bit. You know, it's all I can't plead enough.
I tell you what I want to find, Lindsay. I want to find the videos where he's got the young people in his boxes.
Yes. He has, as well, there are videos of him with where he's got young children in his boxes, and the way he's talking to them is not how I personally would speak to a child anyway. We're going to find them and play them for you now. Up.
Right, whereabouts? It's hard to tell what one it is. The blind boy, let me see. Bloody, I think I'm blind. I don't know about the boy. I can't bloody see a thing.
Keep going up, she's saying.
Right, let's look for blind.
There.
Well, it's good saying there, but where exactly is there, darlings?
It's one of them boxes on the end. There's 2 lots of lives there with boxes. Yeah, that's it. Your fingers were on it, Paul.
Here? Oh, here. This one. Oh, this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. Was he 12 years old or 10? I know there was a 10 and a 12-year-old on separate occasions. Anyway, this is a young child in Rangy's live, early hours in the morning, was it?
It was early hours, yeah.
Yes. Look.
They can get in touch on that website, and some of his lives, there's lives on Thursday and Saturday, I think, or Wednesday, correct me if I'm wrong. But
that's actually horrible.
if you come onto the lives, you know, you get to learn more about it. And this isn't just, you know, me just talking about it. It's real life. There's statistics, there's figures, and there's evidence. So
yeah. No one questioned it, and when Crown prosecution.
So you know how
that is a 12, I think, year old boy.
Yeah, and it was only when Crown prosecution, I think, went in that he went questioned it and asked the age, but the kid had been in the life a long time before Crown prosecution come along.
I need to find that other one as well, Crown. Is it anywhere near where I am now?
The one with the girl.
Yes, because that was the eye-opener for me.
Go to the bottom. The serious confessions are there, guys.
Go right to the bottom. Right to the bottom. Okay. Jimmy, right, okay. Bloody hell. You've got so many on here. It's unreal.
This is what, look, guys. This is...
Alright, I'm right at the bottom. Let's see if I can see it.
Up a bit.
I'm trying to look for the one that says the young child.
I know.
Because there's so many, you almost get a bit blind to it.
Yes.
What? This one or this one? No,
I'm not sure.
Bloody hell, Crown. You said you was going to guide me.
It's one of them, she says. It's one of them.
Okay, so let's do this.
Yeah, for all those episodes that I went through as a child when I broke silence in 2010, and that was because I actually thought it was just me. I didn't.
I'll play that. No, it's not that one, so it must be
evidence.
I think the prison is the least therapy. I think it should be a lot worse than that, because these people, hey, look at me. I was breaking down because I was desperate to get some help and support because the system failed. So I started traveling up and down the country. I started off with a simple YouTube account. My first video is still on there. And I was traveling, reaching out. It was then, and okay, that's fine. 6 months later, he was
the supposed barrister question him about MI5.
He was interrogated for 72 hours by MI5. So let me tell you about this person, JJ. He's an ex-military major who fought for this country, who had been shot, and also had PTSD. He had that because of what he went through, his experiences. Okay, and in this interrogation for 72 hours, he came out and told me at the time that it was somewhat simple, if I can remember correctly, saying that be careful, people are listening, and I just ignored it. And about 3 months later, he went on a podcast known as Blood Money Podcast, and in this podcast, he talks about his experience, what happened, what did the police do, how did they interrogate him. And in this recording in 2021, MI5 are telling him about me, that because I'm a Muslim, I could be building bombs.
No.
This is just now. This is an independent person now. I'd only spoke to him once, and they're doing it because this is what's happened now. The whole system is trying to keep everybody silent.
Sorry. Let me go back before you continue. So JJ was a major in the army. Is that correct? Is that the first point?
That's correct. Yeah.
And MI5 told him,
What's empty shit? It's going nowhere. I don't get that. I have to explain it. I'm trying to find that other one because that is the real kicker for me. I need to see, because that was just creepy, that. Sis, don't trust that Matt. Rangy was not a child in 2014. What I'm going to have to do is start favouriting these videos so that I'll have them on there. Where's Lindsay bloody gone?
I'm here now.
Oh, I was chatting away. Right, that's the young boy, that one. So the girl one can't be far from here.
I know. I want to find that one.
Yeah, I'm looking now because it'll obviously be in bold so we can see what it is. So I'm just looking for one that says about the young child. There's so many on here, guys. I suggest you go over there and really spend some time and watch these videos. Because there's too many on here to play all in one go. But there is so many.
She's having a look 1 minute. See what
no worries, love. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. Oh, right, I'm at the top. Bloody hell. You should have them ones pinned. You know, you've got these 3 pinned here. Definitely pin the 2 videos with the young children.
Yes, definitely.
Because they are big eye-openers.
It's just the way, you know, the mannerism and the way he talks to this young girl.
Yeah.
We really want you to...
Yeah, you have to hear that one. It's, to me, the words he uses, the way he talks. Honestly. What's that?
Is it in a box?
Is it this one here?
So if you're talking about that, you see, for example, the Bible. You know, in the Bible,
that's where he's talking about marrying 3-year-old kids in the Bible.
No, this is Crown Prosecution Online's page. All the investigating she's done on him and the facts that she's got and receipts. This is it all.
Sorry, guys. I really do want you to hear it. We've done these 2, haven't we?
Yeah.
He always discussing this woman admitted to sending indecent images of her son. Right.
Yes, he does. Somebody's nanny calls a princess.
Oh, it's horrible. It's so creepy. What's this?
and I didn't want to let people down because at the end of the day, what is it all about? It's about our community. It's about our mothers and fathers, brothers, sisters, sons and daughters. And we can't stand up for the vulnerable today.
Can I just say something? Can I just say something?
Yes, please. Yeah, let the disease sick people of the world get together. Gang up, and you've not been able to fuck off. Because you child abuse.
TikTok shop.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Always.
Sorry?
I just said TikTok shop because it's raw.
Coming out. The lot of them is getting done. Now you wanted a war. Let me show you what a war looks like. You dirty, diseased prostitutes. You dirty sickos.
Not very nice, is it?
No.
And because the person is on
she's back now to show us.
It is possible to be having some sort of a relationship with maybe an officer, maybe two, maybe half a dozen. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Oh, this. I'm sure if I'm right, that he was saying that about Crown Prosecution Online.
Yes.
Accusing her of being involved romantically with the police, maybe many at the same time.
I'm going to send the video to the group chat, guys. I can't find it there.
Okay, do that. Yep. Let me have a look. I'm just waiting in the group chat for the video to come through. Oh, I know, Kathy, really does. Every now and again, you see the angry little man that he is slip out.
But these women and, you know, these children need protecting so much, you know, and we need, and, you know, that's what we can do by sharing everything out on this guy. Just keep sharing it. Keep, you know, throw a live up yourself. Do what we're doing. Just spread that word out there, you know.
Well, because it's scary how good he is. No worries, love. It's scary how good he is at portraying.
Oh, yes.
Person,
and the manipulation that he uses. Very clever.
Yeah.
This guy's been involved in all this for a while, you know. He's going to know his bits and bobs, especially working for police and that, you know.
Yep. Well, he nearly had us convinced, Lindsay, you know. We were going to join a private Zoom call with him. God knows what information he would have got out of us.
Especially more with me, because I have got a daughter who's adopted, you know.
I know. Oh, God, I'm tired. That's why I'm so grateful that, you know, Crown Prosecution come along. He did. He really did, Gina. And, you know, when she come along and started talking and showing us all the proof she had, it just, you know, it hit right. It proper hit home. And there was no getting around it, you know. Fucking scared the shit out of me, that did then.
Big up Gina G.
I thought Rangy was at my door to get me, love.
Oh, don't worry, I'd have been there within an instant.
I know. It sounded like you'd fucking sent a universe, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, God.
Maybe send a uni as well, Gina, and we can compare the two sounds, just for research purposes.
Nah, a line will do.
Ooh.
Oh, thank
Sorry,
you.
guys, we're just waiting on Crown Prosecution. Blame her, love. Don't blame me.
Thank you for the roses, and thank you for all the taps, guys.
I'm just grateful for people sticking around, because I know this isn't the smoothest awareness going, but we're getting there. So thanks for your patience.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Like I say, we're no professionals at this, but, you know, we just literally come on and play some videos and talk, you know, amongst ourselves about this person. But, you know, what we all want is just to spread this awareness and get it out there, you know.
Oh, do you mean about the video, Gina? Oh, my God, that video was awful. I felt ill watching that. She was crying? What, that must be really recent then, because she wasn't earlier.
No.
She was alright. She was on the Popular and all that.
She's number one. She's got a uni.
Yeah.
She was saying
I know
she weren't
got...
bothered. She was more concerned, you know, obviously, for all the other ladies in the world.
Yeah.
That have suffered, you know, baby loss.
Oh, thank you, darling. Well, that's it. That's all we're trying to do. We're just trying to keep this relevant, you know, so it doesn't get stale, you know, it doesn't just get buried in amongst TikTok.
Thank you, Justice.
Literally, right now, we're just waiting for Queen prosecution, so everyone can blame her, darling. I mean, I don't know what she's fucking doing to get this video, love. Jesus Christ. Oh, thank you, love. Yeah, Evil Queen made that video, Gina. It was absolutely warped. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Oh, I thought it was EQ that made that video. Whoever made it must have spent some money on it.
She never made it, but she posted it.
Right.
But it was EQ's put a video out there still of Angie, and it's got her eating her own fetus, baby loss.
And eating her own broccoli and all that. Oh, it's horrible. She flushes a B-A-Y
down the toilet.
Yeah, it's awful. Whoever made it is warped, but they've spent money making that video. I tell you.
Yeah. Oh, big up, Joe.
Oh, bless you. Oh, come on, Crown prosecution. Love, this is getting awkward, sweetheart. We're going to have to put some bloody music on in a minute.
Thank you, Jode.
Sure, we had it in one of the things. I'm going to have a look. Let me look myself.
Right, play another one while we're waiting.
Yeah, hold on.
I thought... shit.
Oh, no swearing. You're the host.
Sorry. Do you want the box, Joanne? What have you got to add to this?
Oh.
Hello? Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just had a really stressful week. It's just been, trying to find a prison lawyer.
We're doing awareness, we are, Joe.
Are you?
On that Rangy.
Oh, right, I heard about that. I haven't been on because I've been working most of the time, so I haven't really had time to get on as well.
Evening, Gary. Well,
you're
evening,
okay.
Almost evening.
Yeah, I'm just a bit mixed because, like a follow, TPR.
Joe, we're doing an awareness, love. I'll speak to you in a minute, love, if you don't mind. Right. Just stay there in the box. We'll be finished soon, and then I'll talk to you on it.
All right.
I'm struggling to find it, hon. It may take me an hour. Sorry, I'll send it to you.
I
can't find it, Paul.
I'll have a quick look. Well, if she can't find it, I definitely won't be able to.
No. Go on, Durham. You say a few words.
Okay, then. Right. I worked alongside this man. Right. Oh, sorry, he's not a man. Okay. Let's get it right. A real man doesn't go around doing what he's doing. Okay? He's got what. When I first come across him, I was vulnerable as I just had my kids took away. I was looking for any help I could get, both me and my partner, and we come across Rangy. He had this meeting in a youth centre in Middlesbrough, so we went down on the train and went in there. Now, all I can say is, right, we sat and we were listening to it, and I started to feel like I was some sort of cult, right? That's how it felt. So we came up, me and Olas got up and we walked out. And when we were outside, there was a woman that worked alongside him. And she said to me, and her words were, "We could get your kids to safety. We have a network." Okay. And I turned around and says, "No, thank you." Because I'd rather my kids with social services, because at least I'd know where they are. There's no way I was trusting that. No way was I trusting that. And it's just as well. As time went on, it's just as well I didn't put, because obviously at the time my kids were just freshly into care. And if I thought I could have been, someone else could have gone, "Oh, that desperate, get me kids out of care. Yes, I'll take the chance." But I didn't. And so glad I didn't. Because only God knows where they would have ended up.
God, yeah.
And that's a scary thought. Now, he tried to get me to ring the police on Michelle. I didn't entertain it. He thought I rang, but I didn't, because I couldn't be arsed with it. He rang the police on one of my friends. He seems to get all his minions to do his dirty work, so there's no comebacks on him. He also had a help desk where he was supposed to be helping people, but he wasn't. He was just taking their information. For me, that's like you can sift through who's more vulnerable than others.
Yeah.
And in the end, I just pulled away from him. I mean,
I think him back now, Durham.
He's got no children back for anybody. And if anyone really thinks he's ever going to do that, forget it. He's in it for his own means.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. And what I've seen, I mean, the videos that you're throwing up now, it's nothing I haven't seen before. Michelle's done a really good job on it. But what I don't understand is why the police won't touch him. Well, I have my ideas of why the police won't touch him. Put it that way.
I think
he's obviously helping them in some type of way, isn't he?
Yeah.
They're benefiting from him.
Because you can't go into a police station and say, "I've got kids stashed all over the UK." And
but you know, a grass to the police, a paid informant is a big thing to police. They do protect them, and they do whatever. Especially if they're bringing people down and they're getting results from this information.
Definitely.
They will protect him.
Definitely. But I think it's disgusting how the police pay somebody extra.
But it's not just protecting that,
right?
it's
knowing what crimes he's committed, instead of doing their own jobs themselves. I mean, it's paying somebody that's committed crimes like that against children, to catch others is just disgusting. And that one video that you showed there, right, self-admitting there. So for him to know that, he must have been present.
Yeah.
And if you're present and you witness something like that, don't you think you should be going somewhere and reporting it straight away or whatever? Because I just can't get my head around any of it. It's just disgusting. And he's got a very good way of manipulating people. And like you say, if you're in a vulnerable state, you're going to listen to that shit. You really are. And it's cult-like behaviour. It's brainwashing. It's brainwashing. That's what it is. And it's very good.
Well, when he was in my boxes, we were talking, and I just happened to... I could mention that my I've got a child who's adopted, and that's when he was like to us, come in these Zoom calls with us, you know. But luckily, Crown Prosecution Online come along, you know. Otherwise, God knows what would have happened.
That's what I'm saying. He's very good. He talks the talk and he gets you believing it. And nah, man.
Yeah, he is very good with his sales pitch. I'll give him that. Because he does sound like he knows what he's talking about, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
There's someone in your box, Linz. Oh.
Strings.
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous, man.
And I don't know what anyone else needs to stay away from him. All the evidence is there. Michelle's got it all there.
I know.
And
this is what's mind-boggling.
What more do you want? If you want to get your children home, put the work in, do what you got to do, and do it yourself. Nobody on social media, right, is going to get your children back but yourself, and working hard to do it. If you have to make change, make change. we know that social workers lie through the teeth. Fucking hell, I've had it myself. But please don't trust anyone on social media who's going to turn around and say, listen to me, I'll get your children home. He's been doing this shit for years and he has got no results. He's only in it for himself. It's as simple as that. Like a few other people on this app are in it for themselves. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So please, people, stay away and be aware and listen to these ladies and listen to what Michelle's got to say. And please stay safe and keep your children safe. Thanks, Lizzie.
I'll jump in the back of that if it's all right.
Thank you.
I'll jump in the back of that, what Durham's saying.
Yeah.
When you ever see him doing his own lives, I've been in his boxes to challenge him on a few accounts. Every time I ask him a question, I get blocked. He won't answer.
Yes, I think I've heard you. Did I let you up in my box?
I'm not sure.
To question him the other week?
No. I'm talking about pre-Christmas. For months, I was up in the boxes and folks' lives and stuff, questioning them. But all the time he's in the boxes talking, he says, he's dealing with a certain case and that, there's progress and he's doing this. I'll bring you the information. I've got the information. It's coming in the next few weeks. Yes. It never comes. And he's talking about his own case. Nobody else
he's on about, yeah. Because everything he said to us, once I watched videos of him, it was like, well, you were saying that to me. He says the same thing.
What he's doing, if anybody that tries to get help through him, he's asking you to send your paperwork and that, and he's using it to blackmail you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of vulnerable women
I've seen messages.
Who get brainwashed by his patter. Don't listen to these people saying stuff about me. It's all rumours and lies and all that. No, it's not.
Strings, haven't we just come across a person that's gone through it? He's been threatening.
Yeah.
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 The thing is with the man, he sits there. I think it's disgusting. I've watched him Money Alive sitting there eating his baked beans or picking his toenails or picking his nose and whatever.
His name is Cheryl.
Rangy.
But his full name, his real full name is, what is it, Durham? Something.
Rangy
Latif.
Yeah, that's it. I can't never pronounce that one.
The thing is with him, a lot of people, he says they're working in teams with him. They're not. He's using these people to gather other people's information and all that, and then he collects it all. And then behind the scenes, he's calling some of these people and saying, "Oh, he's got a bit of business up in their area. I'll come and help them." And that. Do you mind if I come and stay at your house for a couple of days and that? You're putting yourself in danger. There's one or two women too scared to speak up because they're threatened by him for things he's done.
Yeah.
Do you know the video?
Especially if these people are vulnerable as well. I can see where these women would be petrified.
That's it. He offered me and my partner to go for a weekend away in Wales, and I was like, "Nah, you're all right." But just to get a bit of respite and all this, and I says no. Alarm bells was ringing in my head.
What more do you need, people? You've got so many people who have come forward of what this guy's done. Crown Prosecution Online has got all the receipts and information on this person you could possibly need. Just open your eyes to this guy and really protect yourselves.
Sorry?
Can I say one more thing? Yeah. Right, I stood in the court with him, right? If he turns around to you and says he can get you a barrister, he can get you a solicitor, he can't get himself one, okay? So don't listen to that, okay?
Oh, God, no, I won't listen to anything he's ever got to say.
No, he's not a police officer.
Anybody who's still following him or trying to get help from him, he can't get you a barrister, okay? And he can't get himself one, so he's not going to get you one, is he?
This is all sale talk. It's his sale talk.
Yeah, it's all sales pitch. It is.
This van that he's got, the LCS news van that you see him in, he parked it outside Carteret Garrison and said, "Oh, I'm talking, I've got soldiers on my side helping me and everything else." A lot of nonsense.
No worries, Cheryl.
No military personnel will be working with him.
No.
They don't trust him. Nobody trusts him.
And not MI5 either. I just don't know what he's talking about there.
Oh. He's living in a fantasy land. It's only a few months back he had this, another crazy, I'll call him, Gary Waterman. They were talking about 5G towers, put tinfoil on your head because your microwave talks to you nonsense. These guys, they're loopy in the head. And these vulnerable women, desperate because they're sitting there, we're working for the people, we're working to get your kids back and all that. No, they're not. They're not working for anything to get your kids back. All he's trying to do is get people to follow him, pay him money with either a GoFundMe or whatever else he's trying to get money out of folk to keep him going in his wee little whatever he's up to in the background.
Buy me a coffee, he's not going to get your children home.
He won't get your children home. He's offered to get
only you will get your kids back. I know that more than anyone.
No.
I put the hard work in and I won my daughter. You know, it's what no one else can do that except yourself. Do not believe it. Do not ever believe that.
Telling them information where your kids are and him telling you, I can kidnap them, getting them a safe place for you. No, I think
he'll start using that against you people.
In his care.
It's not that. He's even told social services he's got kids stashed everywhere. Not just the police.
And that was on a video he done live himself and put it up on the
There is a video on Crown Prosecution online where he will not tell the police where he's hidden these children.
No, he'll not.
There is so much on this guy, people. Please go watch it all, go read up on it all and share the life out of it because, you know, this guy needs bringing down.
When you Google it in about him, it brings up on 2014 when he was convicted.
And he's on bail now, I think, for about 5 more offences, is it, or so?
Yeah,
well, he was terrorising the Middlesbrough social services and all that, and hanging about their offices and that. He was taking the court over that. He's got injunctions on him and everything.
What I don't understand is he was in court and the court case was adjourned, and then nothing in the courts about him being convicted for anything. It just seems to the case seems to have just disappeared, and that's very, very worrying. Just stay away from him, for God's sake, everybody.
He's trying to say that he's helped people that have got their kids back. I'm not going to mention any names, but I know for a fact he's never, because anybody that I've asked who he said he helped, I've turned around and said no. He's nothing to do with us. He's just trying to jump in the bandwagon to get followers, to say, look, I'm helping people, when he's not.
And then he just gets aggressive, doesn't he? And threatens and stuff, you know.
I'd be very suspicious of the activities. What's he got in the back of his van? Who's he had in the back of the van?
I dread to think.
Dread to think.
Right, I'm going to drop. Thanks for
No worries. Thanks for coming up.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
You're welcome.
No worries.
Stay safe
Bye.
and stay away from this man, please.
Absolutely. Well said. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Right. Well, thank you everybody for being here and listening to everything.
And one more time, if you want to watch more stuff about him and the lives, click the link in my profile. It will take you to my YouTube channel. I have got recordings and the lives on there to do with all what he's been up to, what he's about. Also, Crown Prosecution, who's in the comments, she's got all the videos on her profile page.
Everything is on there. Everything from, you know, anything of this man is on there. Please go watch it and read up and you know,
also
awareness.
Also on my channel, I put up from this morning, I put up Crown Prosecution's awareness live that she done last night, which I strongly suggest you go and watch because that was she went into great detail with it all.
Yes, that was a very good live. And also, guys, don't forget, Savage Stella is also live tonight at 8 p.m. Please go over to his live, and he'll be doing an awareness. So please catch him
on somebody else. He'll be doing an awareness on somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh no, thank you as well, Crown. We couldn't have done it without you, love.
But
he's doing an awareness on the Wexford Bandits. So if any of you know who they are, or even if you don't know who they are, maybe it might be a good idea to go over there and find out who they are.
Yeah. So.
Thanks, love. Thank you, Kath. No worries, Stella. Stella, as I said, I'll be over there at 8 o'clock. Recording it for
you, everybody.
Wendy. Lindsay, you going to speak to Joe now, yeah?
Yes.
All right, darling. I'm going to jump down.
All right, then. Thank you so much, mate.
No worries, darling. No worries.
Take
love
care.
You lots. Bye.
Well done, Paulette. Well done.
I love
Please
you, darling.
share, everyone. Stella said message him, Paul. Right, Joe, sorry about that. We were in the middle of an awareness.
I must have just gone into when it's. I think I know who that guy is. I think he'll mean. I think I've seen him on Doctor's Class.
Yeah.